Can you feel it? It's the spooky season. And look at that on your plate. That is what you get to eat. A whole bowl of rice that is in the shape of a skeleton. Welcome to Halloween Still Life C.2023, made by Roman numericals 3 there. I'm not too sure how to properly go about pronouncing the name of this individual, but I'm going to be giving myself a bit of a challenge today. We're going to go with Pirate Lord, of course, with double shot, but our challenge here is to not debuff the balloons in any way, given shape or form. So we can't have like glue storms or ice towers or anything that slows them down or enables them to get extra damage without actually the choice of tower getting the extra damage themselves. So we can only buff this tower and not like debuff the balloons in any way, given shape and form. So that's a bit of a challenge in and of itself. It is a scary challenge. Also, for the first time, we don't have a wintry theme playing in the background. We have Haunted House for this haunty season. Alright, Grape Shot is definitely the first thing we want to get, and then we will go from there with a, well, the best hero for 2 Megapops, honestly. We have Geraldo down on round 12. It's kind of necessary to get Grape Shot before getting Geraldo because of the amount of projectiles we can throw at these balloons. This is what a lot of people think they are, but they are not. They think themselves as hot shots. Okay. I thought you wasn't gonna pop there, dear little one. I thought I'd have to restart this scenario. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna go double shots next, because it's gonna increase the number of projectiles in which we can fire out. I think it used to be double the projectiles, but I think over the past few updates it's been decreased from the double amount to just increase. Maybe I'm wrong about that, and it has always been double and has universally been double. So next up is going to be Cannon Ship. Also, pirates are kind of spooky and fit the Halloween theme as well. I was going to go with Pod, but honestly, its placement of its undead can be a little bit too annoying at times. Like, the only map I've been able to do that at all is Cubism. I absolutely love this map. I love the attention to detail on this map, and this map creator itself has made a lot of other maps as well, and they all look extremely well detailed and all that jazz. So that's brilliant. A lot of them Halloween themed, a lot of them also spooky. I like the idea that this is a plate, and these are like, this is the healthy section of it, but there's also candles as well. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is a, could even be like a sink. Maybe it's just me. I just look at this and thinking it looks like a plate, but maybe it's just me and my city imagination. Also about me and my city imagination is the lack of camo detection, which we're going to fix right away with you there. So we're going to be getting this down, and we should have just, you know what, we'll restart this. Just get the radar scanner. We don't need any invisibility potion. You didn't see that, right? You didn't see it, okay? It was never there to begin with. And we are in range for the acidic mixture dip to affect our beloved cannon ship here. Are you a fan of the Halloween season yourself? Or are you one of those people that just stays indoors like myself and sees it as something to marvel at, but not something to participate in and going around to other houses doing your trick-or-treating? It's like, it was much more of an exciting thing when you were younger. Me, I've just entered my 30s and I've not been trick-or-treating in about a decade or so at the very least. Probably even like 15 years, honestly. It's not something that hugely captivates me, dressing up and all that jazz and going out to see other people in a spooky costume and stuff like that. Like, I think one time I dressed up or something, I just got a huge white cloth, cut some holes in it, and boom, that's my Halloween costume as a ghost. But me, being 6'6", I scare people on a day-to-day basis by just being around a corner or being behind a door. Just being like, boo, there's this huge figure behind the door here. So that, in a way, is my contribution towards scaring people on a yearly basis, and that is just by being there. just being there, being there and just spooking people. We're kind of struggling with our purples here a little bit because of our grape shots not being able to pop them. So MIB is definitely it. We will be getting a homeland defense at some point because we are only allowed to buff the intended 2 Megapops tower. We cannot debuff the balloons so that they either slow down or get more damage taken otherwise. We can only buff this thing to do more damage or more attack speed or anything like that. No debuff challenge in this 2 Megapops challenge. I know, right? I'll tell you what is scary though. If you're ever driving, you have a sneeze building up, but it just does not quite want to let out. It is such a frustrating feeling knowing that you really want to sneeze, but it just doesn't come out at all. And it just hovers around in your nostril. It's just like you have to close your eyes at some point and you want to be able to let out the sneeze, but it's just not quite there. And you have to keep having that pressure feeling in your nostril. That's just very scary, especially if you're driving. Do you know what is scary though? We are 6k away from the Pirate Lord. Ooh, spooky skeletons. Okay, round 59 and 60. Just hook that in. Let's not waste any time. The Alchemist is definitely scary. Look at him. Very scary. Buffing our tower like what they are doing right now. Very, very scary. Now 62 is coming to a close with our fortifies being the only things left. Let's hook the last one in like that because I cannot be bothered to deal with its annoying nature. Boom. We are now stupidly scary. Okay. If you can give it camo detection, sorry, then double shot is definitely the superior cross path. The only thing that lets it down is the less range that it would get otherwise, but there are plenty of ways you can buff its range. Geralda's is white sea invisibility camo, sorry, potion over the green one, obviously a village. Then there's the Alchemist as well. I said plenty, I've only mentioned 3, but then again there's also like the Sun God and True Sun God, but by that point it will be like, well, those are the things we'll be getting the majority of the bob, so no thank you. I would rather just stick to stuff that enables this to do more damage without themselves doing the damage themselves. I hope that makes sense. Like buffing towers but not necessarily getting the pops themselves, and the temples do both. Next up, fire rate. We could either go with call to arms first, or we could go overclock first. And honestly, overclock beats out this when it comes to wanting to only increase the attack fire rate of a single tower, which is what the overclock does very good in 2 Megapops. It is one of the best support towers in which you can have down. Support towers meaning not necessarily like, okay, we've got Beast Handler, we've got the village, we've got the engineer, we've got the spikes, and we've got the farms. I'm just thinking like supporting the 2 Megapops intended tower. Now I would have shown round 76, but it just went by in an absolute blur, so I didn't really have anything to add to the commentary there. We're gonna get a second overclock so we can have 100% uptime on this. Remember, no debuffs to the balloons, only buffs to, no debuffs to the balloons, only buffs to our towers. That is our golden rule in all this. The only thing spookier than a spooky Halloween is a spooky Christmas, which people will be thinking about Christmas as soon as October the 31st ends. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to wait for the halfway mark before we activate the second one, so we always know we have it. And that's around about time. So that is all good. Next up is going to be Call to Arms. We can barely hear Geralda because the music on this particular track is louder than the wintry theme we always play. But you know what? This is a spooky season, and I hope people can hear me, otherwise it'll be very spooky as to what I'm saying. I could be saying anything, and YouTube will be like, oh, wait a minute, what do you just say just then? I'll be like, I didn't say that. It's the spooky season bringing out the worst in me. But this map is beautiful. Is this the healthy section? Is this the salad? There's no healthy section on my Halloween plate, thank you very much. It's all filled with naughty things that puts me on the naughty list of Santa Claus's list. Being all kinds of very fascinating desserts. What's your favorite dessert? I always like either cookies or brownies. Those are my go-to desserts. Like, you go into a store and then boom, there's always going to be one of those two on the shelf, and that is good old glorious days. Just hook that one in. Okay, what's next? I'm going to put that on there so we have more range. Thank you very much. We don't necessarily want to do more damage to camo balloons, so I won't bother with the rest on that. Keep on doing that. Hook them in. Yeah, as soon as you destroy one of the ZMGs, then use your hook ability, because you can grab a hook and... sorry. grab a ZMG and a BFB. Maximum efficiency. Call to arms is here. It's all about attack speed, baby, and they're going down so fast. Like, once we get Homeland defense, they're not going to stand a single chance against the might of our Pirate Lord. Keep on going, keep applying that overclock. Ooh, spooky DDTs are dead. All those little spiders are dead. Okay, call to arms again. Oh my goodness sakes, this is just sheer Armageddon right here. Like, Pirate Lord has the capabilities of doing an all pops challenge. As long as you have everything that would otherwise do damage against balloons far away from the track. So yeah, Pirate Lord is definitely capable of an all pops challenge. It's just that this case, 37 pops and 3 pops. Yeah, there's 40 pops missing there, so it means it's not an all pops. Okay, more than that. Stop it. Round 93 done. Round 94 coming up. Okay, so let's just buff him in all sorts of different ways. Do that lot. I'm gonna not go for the pickles there, because of the fact that we do lose attack speed, and that's not good. It's all about speed, baby. All about that attack speed. Okay, we want call to arms ready for when the DTs come along. Otherwise, that would be a bit of an annoyance in a mix there. But let's see. Yep, that is active. They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a single chance against us. That is just beautiful. Goodness sake, this is carnage right now. This is a spooky season with a spooky Homeland defense. Don't you dare go away from my Pirate Lord. Oh my god. Look how much cannon fire there is. Well, enough cannons into the balloons, and they will at some point go down. If not now, then in the near future. Oh my goodness sakes. Just look at that. That's just so beautiful. The destruction by one balloon. Oh, we gotta be careful here. The destruction by one balloon is so beautiful. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're very good. Yeah. Can we do this without the usage of the Homeland defense? Because I'd like to save it for around 100. Yeah, let's do it. 2,042,000 pops. We were only off by 250 pops for an all pops challenge, but guess what? That is this scenario completed in under 20 minutes as well. That is the spookiest part. So we only had 1, 2, 3, 4 other towers down. Got our pirate, well, 5 actually technically, but 4 types of towers down really. Homeland defense, alchemist, overclock engineers, and Geraldo. See, I didn't really need everything, and honestly, sharpening stone was optional. Jealous fire was more of, yeah, that's gonna be quite needed, but still, pretty good and all that jazz. Probably do it without Joe's fire, but we are here and now. So that is Halloween Still Life. Whatever this last part means. But yeah, this creator has created a lot of other maps. So if you go to, let's say, following, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Graffiti style street art, Scarecrow Obin. How far can you get with Jerry? And all these other maps. It's at South Park. Crikey. Thank you, Ninja Kiwi. Friday the 13th. 4 elements. So therefore, I should do like a 4 tower chimps, but like you can only place 1 tower in each zone, and that tower has to match with the themes of that zone. So a watery theme one there, a grass or a rock one there, a groundish one there, and a fire one looks like. Thank you all so much for watching. This is definitely spooky. We're still in the void in which Ninja Kiwi still hasn't fixed. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. And if you are ever purchasing anything spoopy, please be sure to use my creator code. When doing so, it will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to never ever annoy these monkeys. They all possess a spirit that enables them to become violent and become even more powerful than the true sun god here at the back. I know that's only a sun temple. Anyways, there's Bat Ace, and I shall see you all on the flip side in November. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.